Hey everyone, Panda here. Yeah, this is gonna be an actual serious review about none of my like jokey assy whatever the hell that stupid shit I do on the other side of my channel, but I really want to be like serious with this review and try and take this a lot more in detail and a lot more personal than I have with a lot of my other videos. And it's gonna be a manga review of No Longer Human, all three of these amazing pieces of work. It pretty much this manga is a retelling in modern times from a book done by a Japanese writer, and it's just a very emotional story and just craziness. To pretty much sum up a plot of the story, this guy known as Usamaru Furia checks out an ouch diary because he's trying to get ideas for his manga, and he ends up finding one called No Longer Human. And it's about a boy named Yozo Eba, about his life, showing him first as a 6-year-old, a creepy old kid that was just trying to force a smile, to a 17-year-old jokester trying to get along with everyone, just trying to be normal, and then to 25, which is where craziness just goes down. And as I say, although it's Usamaru Furia checking out the story, it is showing the life of Yozo Eba, our main character, and it revolves around him. The first chapter shows that this guy is just trying to be a jokester. As long as he just keeps a winning smile on his face, nobody would hate him. He's playing the clown for the past 17 years, and although he is getting tired of it, like it's the only way he can get into society that people are. He actually forces himself to like be a jokester, to be nice, to like not even do well in class, just to get average grades, just so he won't get hate by jokes. It's very sad that this guy really thinks of himself like that. Although one day this really does change when he meets this guy named Masao, who considered himself his best friend and then also as well his pure counterpart, since like most of the time he's normally so calculated and afraid of humans, and that's why he puts up this act. However, with Masao, he doesn't put up this act, and he acts normal and how he would actually feel and tells him the truth. The same thing when he is with his art class. At first he is like this. I just love this manga just so much, just because of how calculated and just how amazing Yozo Eba is in his life story. If you haven't gone through some of the experiences he has, then I guess you can't relate to it. But as well, it shows a lot more of the darker and the disgusting showing of humanity, since this shows like how this guy throughout his entire life tries to be ordinary, wondering, what is ordinary? Like, his father pushed him way too much as a child, say, you need to be normal, you need to be straight, and this just got him up to the point where he's like, what is normal? Like, what is life? Why do I need to do this? And pretty much it just changed his life for definite. And meeting all these women along his way, since this guy is a fucking player, he can get any bitch he pretty much wants. It's like you see him with these relationships with these women he's had and people he meets, and it just shows how much more darker humanity is. When life goes up for you, there will always be something to hit you back down, and Yozo shows the rock bottom of how someone can be, how humanity can fuck up with someone so much that they can be on the top of the world to the bottom of society in literally a flat second. What I really liked about this manga is just how detailed his life was, like how much like they went into his story, and it just got to me with certain parts. Like, I really do love the Agatha part at the start. That really tipped this character to me at the end of volume 1, what happened. That bit really got me to the most. I was very intrigued on the first chapter, but I felt like after seeing the Agatha little relationship, that's where I got really hooked in. And then volume 2 with Shizuku, when he was just trying to be a family man, and just it got to me. And then as well with Mama, like understanding his mentality, felt like the only person that really truly understands him. And just a lot of things I could say really good about this manga. Like, the art is just great. Just seeing this as well in modern times, it's just like it can really relate to people, because you show we have to go through these challenges of life. We have to try, and we want to be accepted by society. We as humans, we are always striving to be accepted by society, always trying to be on top of society. And the sad truth is, humanity will treat people like dog shit. They will absolutely cast people out just so they can be accepted by society and just get on top of that ladder. and just how Yozo was just so smart that it was actually messing with his mind, and as well, just the last arc, the last volume with the Yoshino stuff, that really got to me. This manga made me tense, it made me cry, and the ending is a very sad truth of what humanity is. How it just shows you how this man becomes just an innocent jokester trying to get along, thinking like he has a little problem, to showing that he is truly no longer human. And it's just a dark human life where it shows you everything dark about humanity, you know, booze, smoking, gambling, hookers, porn, you know, everything that humanity and society thinks as dark stuff. Yozo's been through. It really has, and just overall, I absolutely loved this manga. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. And before I even end this video, I want to show you something. This is a recording of me straight after finishing No Longer Human, and I'd really appreciate if you guys listen to that part of the video, because that's, I feel like I get my true emotions out of in No Longer Human. But No Longer Human, what a fucking amazing series. Hey guys, yeah, I'm gonna do like a proper video for this. I guess I'll just like include this into a review, but just finished No Longer Human. I don't know if there hardly anyone I got recommended this by a friend. I've been hearing about this for a long while, like probably nearly 2 years now, and I finally picked up, and in one day I've read it all. I think it took me like an hour and a half I think it was like half an hour each volume. I was just really entranced by it, and just the story, one man, and how he describes life. I mean, Oba, it really got to me. His life really got to me. Although this was based off a novel, this is like a retelling in the modern world of I think the guy was named I'm looking here, Osamu, and it's just a fucking masterpiece, because how it describes life and how I can relate to the guy. Not really in like the last part of the manga. Like, I can't really go by like anything he goes through at that part of the manga, but where just how his mentality goes, and just how he's felt his entire life, where he's been putting up a fake smile, and like he's just been giving himself this skin, this other being to hide behind. It got to me because I could relate to that, and as you can see, I'm not all happy clappy, all stupid, like all retarded, and I don't like to think of myself that all the time, especially when I'm either down or I'm getting something off my chest, which I feel like I'm not down, but maybe a bit. But I feel like I just had to get this off my chest, that his way of thinking of humans, being scared of them and just trying to be accepted into society by being a jokester, by being someone who never tries to excel, just begging to be normal. It really got to me, and it was a really emotional story for me. I mean, you're thinking like, oh, it's just an hour and a half, like, you know, you'll get over us next day, you'll be slapping yourself, you'll be doing the next review, they're like, oh, hey everybody, Panda here, like, I probably will. I mean, life, you just have to get by it, but this series, it just really got to me. His relation with Yoshino, with Mama, with Agatha, like, as well, the other girl, like at the start, you know, when she goes flutter, 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 it all got to me really bad, and some of the stuff he went through, I can relate to. Some of it I can't. I really honestly can't. But overall, uh, No Longer Human, it was really worth it, guys. And I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. I really honestly wouldn't. Like, I guess if you're in that mentality to see something dark but truthful, and if you can understand what I mean by truthful, I guess you have that same kind of mentality as some people, then I think you really will enjoy this manga. And in a weird way, you will enjoy this manga because it really does hit home here. But yeah, this I promise I'll do like a proper video at the end of this. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you haven't, I hope you give No Longer Human a try, because this is some fucking just emotional great shit, and this man's life I just will not forget. But there's one bit I just definitely want to try and read to you, and if I can just find the page, I will definitely like read it to you. And it's definitely the part, I think it was like at the end, where the author himself was talking about it. I first read Osamu Dazai's work during high school, No Longer Human, the novel, which I read as my heart fears about the future were mounting, shook my heart. My life might turn out just like Yozo's, finding correspondence between us. I fancied that I too was no longer human, and felt not a little high on myself. Yozo, with his ways with women, was my depressive hero, and I think I found beauty in his ruinous lifestyle. Osamu Dazai is a genius, deftly tickling the adolescent's mind like that. In this, in time, not being popular with women for better or for worse, nor abusing drugs, the correspondence was that I drew manga. But there was one sentiment that Yozo and I shared. Human beings are terrifying. That's the bit. I felt that was one of the bits that really got to me. That bit. But yeah, let's get back to happy clappy slappy panda. But that's all for me. I was thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.